some of the actual video for like time lapse or something. There'll be a lot of silence because I'll voice over later. Yeah, I'm trying to keep myself on track. I'm trying to get a bunch done. I'm trying to demonstrate how to do stuff and how long it actually takes. Because I really think a lot of people struggle much more than is fair to themselves because they think things take much less time than they really do. And then they expect themselves to do way fucking more than is reasonable. And then they get sick and things go badly. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So right now, I need to set up my yoni steam station. I need to stay on track. I am going to go outside and have some cannabis. I am going to make myself a piece of cinnamon sugar toast. I'm going to get my kettle. I'm writing it down so that when I go downstairs, I don't just forget what I was doing. I need to be more effective because I have planned the rest of my afternoon. And unless I pretty much hustle, I either will not get a shower, which actually is optional now I think about it. I either won't get a shower before I have people over, or my place will be a mess, or I will be frustrated that I didn't do, that there was more that would have been easy for me to do if I hadn't frittered my time. So yeah, I'm going to, by keeping myself on track this way, I might help. And also, just by speaking out loud, things get easier to identify what is truly important. And in this, and time sensitive, important and time sensitive. So it is important that I take a shower. It is not important that I do it before people come over. So now I realize I will just do that if there's time. It would be more important to maybe take a rest than to take a shower before people come. Yeah, I can also simplify my tidying. It's not the most effective, but I will just put stuff in containers, put it in the closet, get it out of the way, make it as quick as possible. I am also doing my yoni steam before I do any of that stuff so that at the bare minimum that absolutely happens. So yeah, I'm going to start setting up for that. And so I'm going to put some music on because that's what's going to help me keep going. And I'm going to set up my yoni steam station. And I will voice over the explanation someday, maybe. Yeah, so that's what's coming up. So I'm going to make myself some sort of indicator that I don't want to just cut out the silence. And I don't know how to do that. I might just have to remember. We'll see. Okay, mute that. Okay, gotta turn the music off. I don't want to get no copyright shit. Okay. Ooh, gotta move this thing on the stairs. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna delay taking clothes off. I don't even know how to have videos that have nudity in them without them getting yanked. Okay, I'm putting similar things together. So one of the first steps of organizing is at least taking something from where it is to the area it belongs in. And if it's not instantly available to put, if you're not instantly able to put it away, just set it down. It's made progress. Good enough for now. And then, yeah, that's step one. So that's what I've done. I've brought all the yoni stuff close. I'm gonna go get the electric kettle going. It is hot in here. I turned the heater on. So let's keep this handy. Okay. Ooh, gotta get the water going. And I turn the heater off. It's so friggin' cool to be able to have a heater. Electricity is amazing. Electricity is amazing. I'm going to tell. Because I need to use it. This needs to be finished and then refilled. Put it right next to me, so I do that. Mystery, put away. Left out, left out, left out. Totally fine. I'm doing little tiny tasks while I wait for the water to boil. Oh, those go downstairs. Go downstairs, put them in one spot so I see them. Ooh, recycling, empty that. Gonna start putting things and stuff like this so they're organized. And I can easily move a whole category of things at once. Even if I haven't put them away yet, they are corralled. And I put my, I need some more of that. Put my essences all together. And I hope I find my yellow. This is closer to where this belongs. This is gonna go downstairs, so I'm gonna put it with these. This needs to be handy, but not right now. Oops. This needs to be near me so I can write some notes. I'm gonna move closer to a desk and stuff. Because usually I sit in the other spot when I'm gonna play video games, and I'm not doing that this time. Finish my toast. Finish my toast. Okay. Okay. Woo. we go downstairs. Now, set up to collect downstairs stuff. These are super fast. Throw in here, so I'm gonna do it. That is definitely less than a minute. And if that's all that happens there, that is good enough. I'm gonna put this with my office stuff. Okay, so what I just did is boiled, I don't know, probably 3-4 cups of water in this. And I have my bowl in there that's already been cleaned really well. And I want to heat it up. I want it to be hot, or at least warm, when I put my tea water in there. And so, yeah, so I just boiled some water. I poured it in there. It's going to sit for a little bit. I'm going to go put some more water, get this going. Actually, as long as it takes to boil is how long I will leave the hot water in the other one. Then when this is almost done, I'll bring the bowl in here. I will put the herbs in and cover it up. Then I will have to move the camera so that I can take my pants off. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna go refill this. Woo. So I'm gonna boil quite a bit of water because every time I do this, it cools off too soon. And so I want the second batch to be pretty warm still, so that all I have to do is turn it on, and it takes a minute or two to finish re-boiling. And then I'll come add some more so that I can stay on for 30 minutes, which is pretty cool actually. It was only 10 minutes last month, and that was kind of not long enough for me to feel relaxed. So yeah, what else do I need to say? Oh, I think it's funny that on the one hand, I hate having to use the bathroom in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I should close the linen closet. Anyway, I hate using the bathroom in any way, shape, or form for any sort of preparation of things that will be ingested. But I also have a nearly lifelong history of being in situations where I only have one sink and or 0 sinks in the house. So at first, I don't know what our original water situation was in the cabin before we added the kitchen. Like, I don't know how we washed dishes. I don't know how we washed our hands, brushed our teeth, any of that stuff. I don't know what that was before we had we added the lean-to, we added the shed for the kitchen. And then the first sink we had was a shop sink, or a laundry room sink that we had drilled a hole into the floor, and it just drained right under the house. That's when the house was situated on kind of a swamp area, so it didn't really matter that we were dumping all of our gray water down there, but because it was mud anyway. But then it also created ice sometimes in the winter. So eventually we drained the whole swampy area. I think what Pete did was French drain, you know, Mickey Mouse style, or just like down and dirty, and ditch without a bridge for a while, and then with a bridge, so that all that could drain. On the other side of the bridge was the outhouse. So anyhow, growing up, no sink, one sink that wasn't plumbed to eventually it was draining away from the house, but at no point did we have plumbing of any kind. And so if I wanted to boil some water like I am right now, the fire would need to be a wood fire or coal fire would need to be going. I would need to get water out of a jug that we had carried from town that we filled up at the grocery store named Proctor's. Then we would bring that 5-gallon jug with a handle. We'd bring that home and get it up to the house in a variety of ways, depending on the weather and the season. So yeah, and for a while there wasn't a good system for pouring water out of the jug. And so the worst time that, so sometimes water would get spilled because it was big, it was heavy. We didn't always have separate containers that were smaller so that I could more easily navigate it by myself. So I would spill water on the worst out of our water jug, and then that means, you know, that we got to get drinking water sooner. And that is a bummer sometimes. Finally, Pete built a, like, out of rough cut wood and some, I don't know, something to make it go like this. He made a frame out of really thick stuff. That's what we had. So it was really heavy, but he put it on, you know, some sort of system so it could go like that. So you could tip it down, put the water jug in, tip it up, and leave it open so that when you wanted some, you just had to bring it down, get some out, put it back up. That was generally successful, even for me when I was always small until I went to college, I guess. Then I grew in multiple ways. So yeah, so that was my original, like, for 10 years, from 6-ish to 18. So say 1979 to 1990. No indoor plumbing at all. And mostly, a good chunk of that, no electricity. All of that in Alaska, all of that a really far trip from home, from town. Yeah. Life in danger on a regular basis. That's how I lived for a long time. So now it's pretty fucking cool that I have a bathroom inside my house. I don't have to walk from here to there. I don't have to get all dressed up warmly and go outside and hope I don't fall in a ditch or something else on my way to the outhouse. So now I can just go in there and go to the bathroom. Another thing that room has is electricity, and if you haven't appreciated electricity today, I insist you do. So anyhow, in there I have electricity, and I have this magic kettle that gets boiling, that goes to boiling with electricity. So all I have to do is put the water in, which I get to take out of the sink. I did not have to carry it from Proctor's. I just turned on the tap, and then I pour it in the magic kettle, and then I say, push the button till it goes on. And then I walk away, and no fires are gonna start, and it's pretty friggin' safe. Now I'm gonna go and do the next step. Pretty fucking cool to have electricity. Pretty fucking cool. Okay. Pretty fucking cool that let's see, what was I just thinking? I don't know. Let's go, it'll come back. It'll come back. Where, ooh, I'm gonna do some sage. Yeah. I need some sage. I need some sage. What was I thinking? Not doing some sage on the way out. Way out. Gotta do that. Gotta write it down. Shit. Where am I gonna write that? It's gonna go right here. Okay, where's the herbs? I had them a little bit ago. Damn it, that's what I should have been looking for. Is the herbs, making sure I had everything handy. Damn it. Where'd I put my herbs? Put my herbs. Where'd I put my herbs? Put my herbs. This is a way that I'm highly ineffective, and I find it really frustrating. I know I had them earlier, and I don't know where I put them down. Oh, here they are. Here's my herbs. Rinsed my teacup out with the hot water, and now I can use it again. Okay. Here's the thing, no, just because I have it available to me doesn't mean I waste water. Because even when I've had indoor plumbing, like on a boat, which was really the first place that I ever had about a toilet inside or a sink, is on boats. And when you're on a boat, there's only so much water that you've got that is considered drinkable or usable for cooking. So you need to be really cautious about how much you use, because if you're wasteful, you might run out of water before you're able to get some more. Okay. So I'm gonna put 2 cups. Set this down. I'm gonna put the aluminum foil on. I had this out already. Cover it so it doesn't cool too fast, and then I'm gonna cover it with all this padding, and then I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff ready. I can put this away, I don't need it. I'm gonna put this back in the bathroom. Okay, I am also really happy that I'm warm. Really happy that I have a heater that I can just turn on. I don't have to light a fire. I don't have to carry wood. I don't have to get all dirty. I don't have to get dressed all warmly in order to be warm. Instead, I just use this thing that I plug into the wall, and then I turn it on. And after a little while, it warms my room. Okay, it's time for me to turn this elsewhere. Let's see. Well, you know what? Look at this. See, what's this look like? Let me get it around so I can see what's on the camera. Okay. Oh, there we go. See, oh, cute. Okay. So, what we got here? Okay.
this is just a pretty thing. I'm pretty sure I think I found it somewhere. Pretty sure this was like a free pile somewhere. Little salt lamp. It has a candle in it. I'm gonna go ahead and light that. This one doesn't have a candle right now. This one does. Oh, okay. This one's really pretty. I'm gonna light that. This was a friend from my sweeties, one of my sweeties' besties. She brought it from Pakistan, I think. This is from his birthday a few years ago. This was a gift, I think, or for myself. These are just pretty that I kept. Sage. This probably came from Azaria. Aloe plant up there. And print of trees from Tom, my good friend. Okay, so we're gonna look at this. I'm gonna light the candles. I'm gonna get my booty on that. Get my booty on the pot. Get my booty on the pot. Get my booty on the pot. Let's steam this yoni. Let's steam this yoni. Okay. Pants off. Take the pants off. Take the pants off. Take the pants off. Take the pants off. Okay. There's my lap desk. If I decide I want that. I'm going to try not to touch technology though while I'm doing the yoni stuff, because I don't think that's a good idea. I'm trying to reconnect with my true womanly nature. I am not trying to keep plugging into some, oh shoot, I don't want to spill. I was moving without thinking. Okay, I don't want to plug into some goddamn structure. Oh, I'm breathing too hard again. Okay, yeah, touching technology hurts my body, hurts my arms, my fingers. It rattles me after a while. So, okay, time to get on the pot. I'm taking off my underwear and I'm gonna put those in the laundry. Oh, there's my laundry basket. You know, it's also pretty fucking cool. It is. Well, you know what? I guess I didn't need to take my shirt off. Maybe I just, well, I'm gonna be naked if I want to. I like being naked for a little while every day. Ooh, ooh, I see my butt. I see my butt coming through. Ooh, ooh, wow, look at that, look at that. Ooh, 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 what? That's weird. I think something bit me on the butt. Anywho, okay. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to spend some time being naked every day, if at all possible, as long as you feel comfortable doing it. But you know what? If you're home alone, you can close the windows. You can stay in just your room if you want. But it's very important that everybody gets real familiar with what they look like all the way around. Why wouldn't you want to know what you look like? I'm not saying anything sexual whatsoever. I'm saying you just need to know what you look like. So prance around your room naked now and then. Dance. Practice dancing how you've always wanted to dance. Probably not a style that comes so intuitively that you can do it the first time you try without anyone showing you. I mean, most things do require some teaching. So that's why you gotta practice. Gotta prance around your room. You gotta listen to your music as loud as you possibly can. You need to watch a lot of TV that you really like. You need to chill out a lot. I think the amounts that are necessary change depending on your age and the level of recovery needed from whatever has knocked you around. Whether that's your nervous system or your health or the world or your family or anything else, whatever has knocked you around, you need time to recover. And if you don't take the time to recover, oops, I forgot to set a timer. If you don't take the time to recover, you're gonna get more and more tired and less effective and more sick. Timer. Okay. I bet I've only been on here like, let's say, 5 minutes. So I can be on here for 30. I'm gonna put it on here for 25. And now I'm gonna check my calendar and see what that looks like right now. Okay. Okay, I did do that. Okay, so I am updating my calendar to indicate what has actually happened in the past hour and a half. I updated it a while ago, an hour or two, well, a couple hours ago, I think I updated it up through, oh, actually I updated it at 2:30. Okay, here I am at 3:30. And okay, here's what I've done. 2 to 2:30, kind of some planning and idea delegating around my kiddo's birthday. I set up the streaming so that I can talk and plan and have a committee meeting and all that while I'm sitting here. Because what is fucking better than being on I am sitting on a throne with a steaming hot concoction of herbs and plants and medicines, all from nature, put together by a wonderful woman with a tremendous amount of knowledge. I'm not sure what she would have been called 100 years ago, but my guess is medicine. What would she have been called? I think some variation of wise woman, apothecary kind of gal, knows how to help people have babies and heal all kinds of ailments. And that's who she is. Extremely varied knowledge. So anyhow, I get to sit over a pot of tea that she told me how to put together, and have this tea enter my whatever you want to call it, my vulva, my yoni area, my pelvis, my you know, all the words. There's so many, but try to use real ones, not monkey or whatever. Pleasure garden is great, but you know, kind of in a certain context. And this one, you want to actually say what it is. You want to claim something, you got to be able to say it. Also, yeah, doesn't need to be able to see it. You want to claim your body, you got to see it, got to look at it. Ooh, let's write that down. Okay, okay, where am I going to write this? Okay, so, shit, I already forgot. Okay, claim your body, spend time with it, speak to and treat your body like you have imagined or dreamed of. You have imagined or dreamed of hmm, a really lovely vision of being treated like a queen. No. Queen is misconstrued. When we treated like an honored, respected, loved, wanted. Ooh, I need to write down to. Oh, my computer's too far away. Okay, shit. Okay. I need to speak the stories of the ladies at the body of the goddess. I think in a lot of ways it was an intro level. The folks drawn were very fresh to the scene. Probably few experiences. Okay, so I'm thinking of some event spreadsheet, biz spreadsheets. Okay, so ideas for business newsletters include one resource. Could be a video you feel like applies to the themes you're wanting people to understand, and ideally it is not made by you, can be made by you, but ideally you'll pretty frequently share a resource that is made by another that complements your work. So in this case, I for my Oyana's plan, I'm gonna go T B. Okay, T-Bog, the body of goddess. Okay, body of goddess. About the somatic practices. Could do is rough cut, immediately available. Edited as time and energy and availability allows. Welcome feedback. How much time has passed? I think I'm still getting actual steam though. It's just real gentle now. Okay, 16:40. It's 16 minutes left. I think it's plenty steamy. I will add some boiling water in a little bit. Okay. Or like OHP resource. Maybe that's on a list that keeps growing. Could ask people to add to it. Let's see. Also, for something like T-Bog, should be a T-Bog actually is more of a you need resources to connect with like authentic relating communities.
I could write a bit. I could write like the resource bit, share with Sacred Circle, and then just say just cut and paste from X point to X point. And you're welcome to put it in your any variation of your newsletter that you like. Yeah, that sounds fun. And I could share it with just, really pretty widely, pretty specific to Portland, but it's okay. Like an open source community bulletin, loosely organized. A volunteer position for that could also be like once somebody's kind of figured out what they think is going on and how to improve it, then they ask for access to the file along with suggestions for how you would what changes you are proposing. And if I need more information or my team needs more information before saying yes, then they would follow up. Otherwise, they just send you access to be able to edit the file. But you also, no, make it even easier. Okay, this is what you do. You would make a copy of anything I've shared that doesn't have editor rights. You just make a copy. And it'll always have somewhere in there like, please feel free to share this. My only request is that if you like it, you come visit me, Heather Campbell, at one of these many places. And like chronic illness journey, and just, like, I guess basically it'll probably sort of end with the radical pleasurist year. And so that'll be like health and evolution up until a certain point, and then the next thing that would go on there would be me like watching my old videos on there and responding or in some way updating basically the next iteration. Then then of course, like, what would I describe? Art of processing, friends practicing being human. I mean, that we already wrote it, so I just need to find that little thing. And so like each one might have like one of those highlighted and then a link to all the other things on a single section in a single spot of the spreadsheet, I guess it could jump to. So it's basically a cross between analog and digital, kind of basically making it as simple as possible for the folks who that makes it a little easier, because we're disseminating something in a way that could be passed much quicker than hand to hand. It's not like in the Paul Revere days or the early printing press. Okay, volunteer, please go find a video that's just a couple minutes long that briefly describes the birth of the printing press, what it was for. Pretty sure it was political communication. But yeah, what inspired the birth of the printing press, what grew the printing press, at what point did things like newspapers really come along, and at what point did subscriptions and readership to newspapers start plummeting, or start consistently declining and then plummeting. So that is one kind of history of dissemination of information and the ability to do that, and how hard it was and how slow it was. So that's one extreme to what we have now, which is another extreme of ease of access, ease of dissemination, ease of creation, ease of finding your people. And yeah, I know you might say, but that's not easy at all. Well, yes, it's ease in a different way. It's ease in that the access exists. It's not ease in that it's simple or it's easy. Well, no, it's simple. It can be. Ease in that it's available without an extraordinary amount of effort. That's what I mean. You don't have to, like, for example, to have drinking water, you don't have to take a jug all the way to town, which is like a 45-minute drive, and you're usually there all day long. And then you go to the grocery store and you put it under the spigot, and no matter how cold it is outside, I still have to fill that jug, even if it's icy everywhere around it, and you're slipping the whole time. You got to stand there and hold it and fill it up. I don't remember where I started with that, but basically, like, count your damn blessings, kid. Um, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, every fucking thing is like available for free or almost nothing, and resources are changing at such an extraordinary rate that basically no one can know, like, uh, everything's available. But if you want to be really knowledgeable about something, you have to focus your attention. You need to be discerning about how you spend your time. If you just spread yourself too thin, then you're not really going to get anywhere with anything. So here's the thing. You need to find people who do like to do the things you don't like to do, but need in order to take your next steps in life. You shouldn't have to start an exercise program or an eating style or a self-care routine, like learning new skills. Very little of that is intended to be a solo endeavor. There will be times where it's a solo endeavor, and that's by choice, but if it's forced on you just because it's too damn hard to find somebody to connect with over something you're interested in, then you're not going to do it. But in today's day and age, you have no fucking excuse, because you have more access in the palm of your hand than at any other time in history. When I was 21, I did not have a computer I did not own a computer. I did not own a computer till probably I think I was like 27, 28 before I owned a computer. I think that came with, actually, I think Jeremy brought the computer and then we eventually upgraded it. Upgraded every so often, but always after a lot of difficulty with an old computer. Anyway, back in my day, I needed to use Encyclopedia Britannica for my research when I was in high school. And then when I was in college, I actually got to learn how to use the microfiche machine, which was pretty fucking fun, actually. And you could, using something sort of like the card catalog, you could find like so many papers, so many years and years and years and years, like way back to the beginnings of newspapers. Sometimes you could find it, and you could, it was on a special little card that you put in a special little machine, and it's all teeny tiny, and so the machine like blows it up so it's big so you can look at it. And sometimes it's hard to see what it really looks like and all that, but it's so that you can have a ton of stuff all available. You have a ton of stuff all available in a very small amount of space. So depending on the size of the library, you might have access to tons and tons and tons, or just a little bit, or none. But I love the microfiche machines. Microfiche machines were so fun. I was always trying to think of reasons to get on the microfiche machines. Didn't seem to have enough excuses, though. And books are heavy. You got to keep track of them. You got to take good care of them. You got to buy them, and they're expensive. And then you usually can't get very much of your money back if you don't need the book anymore. Really expensive way to do education.
especially if you're not even sure you want to learn the damn thing. So much easier anyhow. Let's get back on track. One of the things I've been thinking about today that I'm really fucking excited about, it is that I've been thinking about my investment history and basically my gambling history. I have been an extremely successful, intuitive chooser of effective things that will make me a lot of money. And some might say that that is gambling, but unless your definition of gambling is saying, oh, what, I'm pretty sure this is gonna work out, and I'm pretty sure I'm not being an idiot, pretty sure I've done all my research and I'm gonna give it a try, cause it might work out really well. I might get rewarded really well, but I won't know for sure for a long time. So, first experience of being extremely good at picking winners and making a lot of money as a very young child, probably before I was 4. And probably from the time that I don't know when I started picking the horses, but grandma would take me to the horse track because I don't know how much gambling grandma did. But I know grandma and her husband did a lot of drinking. And yeah, I don't know these circumstances under which we went to the track, but I'm pretty sure it was something we did a lot. Pretty sure my mom would come along quite a bit, and a lot of times they would let me pick a horse. At least once they would let me pick a horse every time we went to the track, and I loved walking around and looking at the horses, and then they would show me which ones I had to pick from, and I would point at which one I thought was going to win. And had such a good record of choosing moneymakers, at least placing, if not winning, that there were a couple of regulars who started to catch on that I was really good at it and would follow us around and try to find out what I was going to bet on or which horses I was telling grandma to bet on. So that was my first experience of quote unquote gambling. Very successful. There was always a lot of gambling involved and educated guesses involved in all of the life and death stuff and working for my stepdad in Alaska on boats. Really wish there was a more nuanced word for stepdad because I think most people think stepdads suck. But in this case, he sucked at the time, but in retrospect, he no longer sucks so much. Anyway, another gamble. In 1994, I started working for a company, an engineering firm that was full of some really creative dreamers and gun lovers. And they actually imagined and created and started manufacturing the very best addition to the laser sighting devices for handguns market, at least at an affordable price. There were more expensive ones, but they were nowhere near as good as the Crimson Trace laser sighting device. So that engineering firm eventually did officially become Crimson Trace, and they hired me because I had been a temp, and then I was hired by the engineering firm, EPS, whatever that was. I got hired by the engineering firm for a few years, and then Crimson Trace hired me. So I was the first paid employee by Crimson Trace Corporation. And I got a lot of sales training from them. Was excellent at selling laser sighting devices for handguns to dealerships and at gun shows to individuals. And I never sold to police office departments, but I did meet individual police officers who were able to buy for their personal carry. And anyway, that was my first
real sales education in a very masculine world, while I still had really big boobs. Anyway, I gambled on them, and I was smart in that they had all of there was a whole team of folks who were working on the laser sighting devices that before they could make money with them, they had to put in a bunch of work and invest money and invest time. And so they would work on, they would do 4 10s during the week, and they would come to work on Fridays, and everybody else would work, basically sweat equity is what it's called. Oh yeah, I gotta go make chicken pretty soon. Okay, so they would be doing what's called sweat equity. They were not getting paid for their hours, and they would often work, I mean, a full day, if not more. And okay, I'm gonna say 4 o'clock is when I need to go cook chicken, and be downstairs and do some other stuff. Okay, great, that'll go off for see what, oh, god damn, what was I saying? Right. But I said I'm not willing to work. If you want me to work, I need to get paid. um, and so I would get paid for 4 hours or so. I could work a little more if I wanted to, but they didn't want to pay me overtime. So it basically became that I could work 4 hours on Friday so that I could do 1 hour less the rest of each of the other days during the week, or every once in a while they'd let me get overtime. So I did invest a lot of time and energy in them though, and the promise from them was that someday, if the company ever did well, they would basically they gave everybody shares, sweat equity shares, and they one day they decided they were going to try to start to go public, and so they wanted to buy some of the shares back. So they didn't buy them all. They would have if I let them, but they said if you want to sell some now, you can sell. I think it was half. You want to sell half now, and keep the other half. You're running the risk of getting almost nothing or nothing for those, or we will be back in touch when we're ready to go public and we want to buy the rest of them. And so that gamble paid off really well, and it actually didn't even take all that long. I think it was I don't know, it was in the early 2000s, I guess, that I made the first 45,000 from that stock buy, or sweat equity shares purchase. And then I don't know, a few years later, they gave me another $75,000 for the rest. They bought the rest. And then someday later, I found out that like all the other people made a minimum of $1 million, but it worked out for me. I got paid at the time, and I worked for a startup before startups were a thing, and way before venture capitalists existed. So yeah, OG startup. Started working there when we used DOS computers. Pretty sure we had Windows before I left, but anyway, time for me to get off the pot. I've been steaming for half an hour. So now I'll dump these herbs into the toilet. And it makes me laugh because they look like a really gross barf. But it's not barf, it's not barf, it's not barf. So just because it looks gross doesn't mean it should be avoided. Kind of cool to see things that you think are really scary and then realize they weren't. And then you can go, oh my gosh, what if sometimes stuff is not as scary as I think it is? What if I stopped and think about it again? Would I maybe realize that everything's not quite as scary as I thought it was? Okay, got to look at my timer. Got to put some clothes back on.
Got to clean up the yoni steam. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, maybe tomorrow I'll show off the tea. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe, I'll take a picture. That's what I do. I take a picture of the yoni tea. I take a picture of the yoni tea. No, I can't. Okay, let's get closer, okay? Because that's kind of, they just have terrible lighting. Is that the problem? Oh, look, ooh, no, hey, lighten up, lighten up.
Oh my God, that was so cool.
I love it when you can't tell what's going on.
Okay, ooh, can I get it better from here? Better light.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Nice. Yoni steaming tea. Yoni steaming tea. Oh, yeah. Here's post a picture of Yoni steaming tea. Okay. Now I'm cleaning up. I'm dancing around naked. Really no reason. I gotta get dressed right this second. Really no reason. Putting things closer to where they belong, so that when I come up and tidy up, it'll be quicker. But if it's really, really easy to put it away, then I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna take this towel and put it in the laundry. And I'm gonna leave that towel rack empty, and I'm gonna get another small towel and put on the towel rack. Holding up the sheet I was using today for my only thing. I won't be leaving it again for a couple weeks, so I can put all of this away. Go back downstairs. Ooh, I think I'm gonna make some popcorn while I'm downstairs. Think I'll make some popcorn while I'm downstairs, cooking some chicken in the living room. Take some of that down too. Okay, this, and this. Gonna do some things upstairs. Okay, you guys, want you handy? Really need to find my other flowers. Okay. I need to look at the time. There is my timer going off. Said it's time to go cook some chicken. I meant to snooze it, but the fucker. Okay, 4:08. What time does that put me at? Okay, so I made the folder, so I'm gonna do that. Gonna get down there. Okay, exercise goes down here. All right, so I'm gonna go make chicken, which becomes eating lunch. While I'm waiting for the chicken, I'm gonna make Google Folders photos. Google Photos folders. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm not typing anymore. I'm putting clothes on. That's what I'm doing. Put some clothes on. Put some clothes on. Get some clothes on that body. Put some clothes on. Put some clothes on. Okay, I can put Okay, I'm gonna dress comfortably right now. Don't want to put on any more clothes than I have to. Gonna put my little tank top on, covers me up, but also isn't restrictive. Gonna put some pants on, gonna put pants on. Pants am I gonna wear? What pants am I gonna wear? Oh, what are those pants that I want? What are those pants? Poops, poops, poops. Where's my pants, pants, pants? How do I lose my pants so often? It's really kind of crazy how often I lose my pants. Fine, I'll just get another pair. Fine, I'll just get another pair. Let's put some sockies on. I'm gonna need some sockies. Probably should close that blind so it'll start cooling up in here. Here we go. Okay, got some tidying to do, but I also gotta stay on track. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. What do I need downstairs? What do I need downstairs? Need my notebooks. At least these couple. Need the sage. Need a water bottle to refill. I always try to ask myself, how can I reuse something? How can I reuse something? All right. So now I'm gonna go get that going. I will need another layer because it's always cold downstairs. Oh, there's my long sleeve shirt. Here's my long sleeve shirt. My new favorite shirt from Alaska. I got it for Buy Nothing, but I really like it a lot. Reminds me of the rugbies I used to wear, the rugby shirts I used to wear in college. Hey, Slippers, 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 where are you? Hey, Slippers, where are you? Yeah, gonna go get the chicken seasoned, gonna go get the things set up downstairs. I'm gonna need an extension cord. Things in a bag so I could take it up on downstairs all at once without dropping anything. to the top can. Okay. All right, let's go downstairs with the first round of stuff. Leave that right there. All right. Wait a minute, what's this notebook? Oh, I need that one right this second. Okay, I don't need this one right this second either. Okay. Here. Right. Shoot, I hope so. Oh, there you are. Charger. Plug you in somewhere. Oh, I can tell stories. Oh, that's not my good. Well, I'm cooking outside. Okay, let's see. There you go. For my air fryer, because I can. Okay, let's see. Where do I do this? Let's just go. Let's go. Okay. Put some chicken in the air fryer. And I'll cook them outside because I keep spilling off the fire. The kitchen with my air fryer. And it's really not dirty, so I don't know why that happens. You can see the smoke, even though it makes the fire alarm go off. Well, the air fryer was gonna wrap the chicken. I'm not gonna touch it very much because I don't like cooking in it. Songs to touch everything. Love that stuff. Let me see what I'm gonna put little that on. This is pretty good too. That need to get more though. It's a little. Supposed to change your seasonings every 6 months, ideally. I mean, just loses the depth of flavor and it gets gross after a while. But longer's fine. Long as it's not like years and years. Stuff gets cakey and old and it doesn't even taste good anymore. So you can get them not even all that expensive. So it's not economizing, it's laziness. And you're missing out on lots of good flavors. Okay, now I changed to another side of the chicken and we'll season that. Apparently, I learned recently that organic chicken really doesn't mean all that much. As is always the case, the big farmers figure out a way to get around rules without getting in trouble. Okay, one more seat side. Like, I'm not lying. But they're finding the loopholes so that they can reasonably say they weren't doing anything wrong. But meanwhile, consumers think they're doing a good thing by doing organic, both for their bodies and for the chickens. And fortunately, that is not necessarily true. A little bit better than conventional, but not as much as they might think. Okay, so now we're gonna put this chicken in the air fryer. Only taking 3 at a time. Okay. Guess there'll be 2 crowd. Turn it on for 10 minutes. Okay. I go inside for part of this because it's just too damn cold. Outside. Okay, I put the seasonings away. Seasonings away, and I'm gonna take the chicken back in the house. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it right here on the table with the light on top. So very no, no, I gotta go put it in there. Just okay, just go this in. Got it. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, no, I'm out here, so keep the chicken out here with me. The notebooks can't go on the table because they will get wet. Sit them down for a moment though, so I can shake all the stuff off of there. Having a tray like this helps a lot. Moving stuff around the house. You can carry a number of things at once. You can wash it really easily if it becomes a mess. You're not dribbling stuff everywhere. If you get a mess, it's inside, just to an extent. Okay. So now I'm going to enjoy a little cannabis and I'm gonna sage myself. I'm gonna see if I can get comfortable and work on the photos for my friend while I'm outside. I might need to get some gloves with that. I don't know. I'm gonna need some gloves and a pair of pants. These are my leggings. I'm warm enough to be comfortable. Yeah. Shoot, I forgot to talk to the neighbor just for layer some things while I'm out here. I'm gonna do some of my PT exercises. I do standing while I'm smoking or talking or looking at photos. Yeah. Okay, let's finish this bowl and go get some more clothes on. Ooh, I'll put that big sweater on. Thank you. 36. Okay. Oh, do some of my clothes, get some Kleenex. What else, if anything, do I need? Okay. We are back. We are back. Okay.
Just still, yeah. So what I think is hilarious is I'm on my phone down there outside, and I had to come upstairs and get some more clothes to put on. Put on my comfy hoodie, which is this big monster guy. It's like a wearable blanket. I know you can't see it. I'll have to put a picture. Someday I'll put a picture in the comments. Anyway, I'm just trying to get dressed real quick and get back to work. I'm cooking in the air fryer, cooking some chicken outside. It is raining, but don't worry, I got no electricity out in the rain. Got a big umbrella that I cook under. Okay, so what do I want to use? Oh, you know what? My legs are fine once I've got them here. Let's put on my gloves. Okay. And now I have a pocket to carry my phone and whatever else I need, like Kleenex. Okay. Now I've got my gloves or my hand sweaters. Hand sweaters. Put that in a pocket. Gonna grab some Kleenex. That in a pocket. Here's some. Oh yeah, it kind of spread it all over the place. One piece. I'm gonna need more than one piece. Oh my nose, I got a lot going on in my nose. That's fine. Oh, I have the sugar. I had to get into. You can put that. I get into. Yes. So I've got my cozy on. Brought my hand sweaters. Brought my water. Now I'm gonna be a lot more comfortable. I'm gonna oh, I'm wearing my sweetie's shoes because they're really big and they're really easy to slip on and off. So I'm gonna go chair, sit in the yard and go through photos, send photos to a friend of mine. I gotta set up a Google Photos folder. Yeah, it's amazing that we get to transmit information in this way. All the way from taking photos on a camera with film, getting the film developed, going through the prints, most of them suck, mailing them in a card, getting a card, writing the card, putting the stamps, the pictures in the card, mailing it. That's a lot. Now, I could pick them, don't have to print them, just send them to a friend instantaneously. And the sun just came out. Holy shit, gotta go enjoy that. Let's see, what's next? Put my hand sweaters on. Put my hand sweaters on. And go get in the sunshine. Because when there's a sunshine, I actually take my socks off and go barefoot. Because in the sunshine, it is plenty warm. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, echo. Take my water. At the time. Oh, it's just about to go. Oh, you need a little more on that side. Okay.
5 more minutes. Oh, I need a chair. Oh, those are wet. Here's a dry chair. Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Get it up. Ooh, oh my God, I might be looking. It might be done being cloudy. Oh my God, that'd be amazing if that's the case. Okay. I'm gonna look carefully for poop. State's dog still poops in the yard. Okay. Keep the shoes on for 5 minutes because go check the thing on the patio after that. Thank you, Sunshine. Hi, bud. Thank you for coming out, Sunshine. Thank you. Okay. So how about I'm gonna talk my way through this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be able to take this off momentarily. All right, so first let's open Google Photos to sign into a different account. Okay, it's only going to be certain photos. Shoot, I don't want all of them. Okay, good. Okay, great. All right, so let's create an album. Can I later make it shared? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, add a title. T-Bog. $4.29. Okay, I can definitely take my gloves off. All right. Oh my God. Gloves off, put them in the bucket. Then off, you can hear the cozy off. So glad I stayed out here. So that was there. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm not going to share it with anybody yet. Okay, I need this in the shade, but that's not bummer. Okay. Here's off. Okay, select photos. So let's see. Do you really not let me? I want a folder, you jerk. How do I? Dang, 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 dang. I can't figure out. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna invite myself. Okay. Now, turn off photo location. Okay. And now I'm gonna go choose photos. Let's see here. How does this work? No, she won't like that one. So I'm gonna take the heart off of that. Okay. Let's move the chicken. Turn the chicken over. So it all gets nice and brown. Okay, 10 minutes. Let's see, how do I maximize sun exposure? Well, also, okay, so let's take the socks on. Oh, nice, beautiful, long grass without any chemicals in it. Okay, that one needs to be edited. This one's pretty cute. I don't want to do them in a different order. I wonder what order it. Okay, I need to prioritize. Yeah, she'll want those edited. Gusto naman kasan. That was so cute. Okay. All right. How do I? Oh, okay. Wait. I know what it is. I know what I do. Okay. Now I go to Google Photos and I log out. I switch account. Switch account. Okay. Now can I see my folders? I think I can. Library. Let's see here. Photos. Search. Okay. Okay. Library. Where are, oh, here we go. Okay, now I can select photos. Oh, it's still. Okay, why is this so hard? Don't think that's what I want. No. No. Okay, come on, focus. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, well, I'm just gonna. Okay, how? can't possibly be true. No, I don't want that. No, options. Hey, I don't think this is supposed to be this hard. Why isn't Google Photos one of the options here? That's super obnoxious. I mean, I guess I could duplicate them all, which is dumb. Don't think I wanted to duplicate them in there, unfortunately, but okay. All right. Let's go to Google Photos, select photos. So where are they? Okay, I'm gonna close this. All right, now I'm gonna go back to Google. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Making it so hard. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so these are all duplicates. Yes. Make sure that's all it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Delete. Delete. Okay. So okay, well, let's see here. I guess it won't let me go to favorites either, will it? Will it let me go to favorites? Let's see. I know someday I'll have it's kind of memorized how the fuck I do this. It should not be this hard though, I can tell you that much. Oh, I better go check the chicken. Okay, go to the shared folders. Maybe I have to, okay. Maybe that's what I do. Oh, maybe can I do that? Okay. Fuck. Let me see the favorites. No. I know it's not supposed to be that hard. Hmm. Yeah, no. Hmm. Super annoyed at this. I know this is not, this cannot possibly use it be this fucking hard. Okay, go check your tickets. Ooh, yeah. I don't think it's done yet though. Okay, gotta go. Come on, let go. Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. So yum. There. More. Put the phone in. So I'm not trying to carry it around. So warm in the sun, so cold everywhere. Thermometer works better. First, I'll try probe 1, and then I'll switch to probe 2 and see if I get the same answer. Emergency, let me probe you. Okay, let's see in there. Let's see. Oh wow, you're saying it's real hot. Okay, probably accurate. Let's see them. Too much chicken. You can shut up now. Thank you. It's over here. Gotta let it cool off, but I don't want that because it's so good. Crackling from cooking are so good. It wasn't so cold in the shade. All right, enough to get this chicken going. Let's see. All right, now get Shit. Let's put it back. Yeah, then the fire was over here. And I gotta be in the cold place. Go in the sun. So take these pieces off later. That's how I'll store it. Right now, I'm gonna eat another piece of chicken. Still not in for it. Put this back in the sun. Okay. Get back in the sun. See the sunshine. I got some more chicken cooking. I haven't forgot. Appropriate to prioritize. With little chicken, my baby. Oh, I'm prioritizing being chill. Cutting things out as soon as I realize it's not essential to today. There's something else more important. In this case, photos. Promise. Can't seem to get them sorted. Mm. Mm. Okay. And we get a third leg. The outside of that one. All the outside part of the leg. And the inside part comes left over. Sometimes. Oh, sweetie's upstairs.
Hello.
Ooh, I got warm up here.
Did I mess with your thing?
Oh, it's fine. I was coming to turn it off because I forgot that it was.
The live connect.
Oh yeah, check my calendar, check the calendar. Okay. So I'm still working on the Google Photos folder. That's taking much longer than I could possibly have anticipated. Haven't done my exercises. I'm gonna show you later. Gonna move all those things. Okay, so I've eaten something. Oops, no, come on. I'm going to. Didn't cook broccoli, so I'm gonna take that off. I'm updating my calendar to reflect what I accurately did. I'm updating how long things take. And so when it says it took me from 4 to 5:15 to cook chicken, it's partly true. And I did a whole bunch of other stuff that are perfectly reasonable things to do. Okay. I'm gonna spend some more time on the Google Photos. I don't know why it's so damn hard. So, okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna look it up. Add iPhotos to shared. Let's see here. Maybe, okay, maybe here's another thing. This is another thing to try. Okay. Oh wait, okay, so I guess I gotta do this. Okay, so now I'm gonna go log out of Google Photos. Oops. No, no, I'm not. Okay, here, I'm good. Now I'm gonna go. Okay. Okay, see. Oops. How do I get to? Oh well, there are the screenshots. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so so fucking annoyed. Now I'm almost completely out of time. I don't think it's gonna do what I wanted to do. Okay, let's put it on my. I'm really annoyed. Hmm. All right. Well, how about that? Okay. How about that? So now I'm gonna create. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. No. Damn. Okay. I'm fixing this up completely right now. Leave it open later. Not time sensitive. Myself through it. Myself through it. Okay. Okay. Unplug. Okay. Okay. Just cleaning up what must be cleaned up right away. Who's gotta get put away? This application it is not all about it's on. This is a quick thing I could do to make it easier for me later. Is take the meat off the bone while my hands are already dirty. And the meat is still warm, so I can eat it if there's anything. Too slow to get up. No, we don't go up for monitoring because it's not go up. For clean my hands. Okay. Let's take these shoes off. Next. Play. Whether the roll twisty is still outside or if it's
Hello. The table in your room,
What table?
one with the frog stuck to it.
Oh, uh-huh, yeah. Yeah.
I
Well,
brought some.
oh, go talk to Brian. I'm not allowed to touch it now, so it'd be cool if it works. Thank you. I don't, yeah, but, yeah, that's, I'm not allowed to touch it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let Brian know.
Okay,
He hasn't seen it, but he hears it.
okay. Hey, I gotta get upstairs and finish cleaning up. I know that I haven't gotten a couple photos made yet. Okay, I'm just it shouldn't be that goddamn hard. No, I know I'm having more trouble than is necessary for sure. And I'm gonna end this because it's unnecessary too.